We got it. Oh my god, we don't need the Mindbreaker. All we need is a Riverchurn Monument and a Virtue of Knowledge. This is going to be absolutely sick. So exhaust, Riverchurn Monument, and they're going to mill what, 16 cards? Let's go ahead and hit them with that. And they think they're probably safe here, but no, they're not. Virtue of Knowledge, and we're going to double the Riverchurn Monument. Let's go. And that should be GG's. We even got the Jace to finish them off. We don't need it. Double Riverchurn Monument. Let's go! Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man to Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. So if you're not a fan of Mill, I'm so sorry to tell you, but Mill is the best it's ever been in Standard in a long time. Let's go and dive right in, baby. So let's go ahead and address the Riverchurn Monument. Any number of target players mill 2 cards, with for 1, which is also very nice. Any number of target players each mill cards equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. So unfortunately, this is really great because now this Mindbreaker has gotten even better because this actually mills yourself too. That's actually really relevant. Most of the time, almost all the time, you want to actually mill yourself because you can get the Mindbreaker into the graveyard, and that is just the absolute most beautiful thing in the world to go for Unearth on turn 4. Now it is a little hard, I'm not gonna lie, because you are running the black stuff for like the early removal and the ancient one, which I'll get to here in a second, but the Bitter Triumph also kind of acts as a nice thing because discarding the Mindbreaker, very, very nice, and Bitter Triumph is just positioned very well. You see a lot of Gear Hulks, which can't get hit by Go for the Throat, and you also see a lot of Kaito. I hate Kaito so much. That card is so insanely busted in my opinion. So I got this so that we can kill Planeswalkers as well. I like the Bitter Triumph quite a bit. And also Cut Down. So we do have a lot of black sources. It is a little squirrely because, again, I am running 2 swamps. I'm not even joking you. I'm thinking like, okay, there's not like a big chance that we have both swamps out and we can't go in for the Mindbreaker. I'm going to give you a little bit of foreshadowing in the video. There is a one time where I do have these 2 swamps and I literally cannot cast the Mindbreaker even though we have like 4 lands, but that's neither here nor there. Just keep in mind sometimes that 3 blue is a little bit of a problem, but we also have the Mindskinner. So let's go into our meme cards here. We got the Ancient one and the Mindskinner. The Ancient one can't attack or block. You don't really want to be attacking or blocking. Sometimes maybe you can. I don't know. It's mostly we're here to pop a little bit of fun. I know everyone hates Mill, so I'm just going to add a little bit of fun with the Mindskinner and the Ancient one. The Mindskinner, obviously, if they deal damage, we're just going to mill that much damage instead. It's 10-1. Hilariously fragile, but this is just a hilarious card. I love it so much, so we're going to run that. I do have Omen Hawker and the Enigma Jewel. This is a legendary, so I'm going to go for Omen Hawker, which kind of helps out with the abilities, because if you notice, Riverchurn Monument is an ability. The Unearth is an ability. This is that you're not actually casting it. The Unearth actually is that, and why I like the Omen Hawker a little more than the Enigma Jewel is, again, because this adds blue in a colorless, whereas the Enigma Jewel only adds 2 colorless. So the Mindbreaker goes a little bit better with the Omen Hawker because it gives blue specifically. We also have Mazemind Tome, might as well, just kind of with the Enigma Jewel and everything like that. But other than that, like the Deepmuck Desperado, this is going to commit crimes. The Riverchurn Monument is committing crimes. And last but not least, the Virtue of Knowledge. What we really want to do is go in for the Riverchurn Monument, exhaust for 4. So the Mindbreaker is good early because it just does half the library rounded up. So this is good early, and then this is good late. So it's a very, very nice 1-2 punch. And then if you actually can double it up with Virtue of Knowledge, with Jace, obviously, then it's just 10 out of 10. Absolutely magnificent here. So nothing too crazy here. I will notice that there is a little bit of a bad matchup here. I still am a big fan of a Phyrexian Arena. I don't see anybody really running this, but other than that, deadly cover up in the sideboard, whatever. Pretty simple here. We're trying to mill out our opponent. So if you are thinking about buying any sort of Aetherdrift card or any card in general, go ahead and use my link above. I am a TCG Player affiliate, and I do receive a small kickback for your purchase. It's a small little way to kind of, incentivize the channel. If you're already buying cards, you might as well just click the link and help me out. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members that do directly help out the channel with wild cards and things like that. So your support, I will always give you the utmost respect and support and give you your little time to shine in the intro because you really are the lifeblood artists of the channel. Pun very intended, but do just keep in mind until we become a big time content creator that only you can help protect the ether with me. So make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Drainbow, how we doing here? We got the Mindskinner. Here we go. I'm running 1 Mindskinner. It's really hard to get this to kind of go off, but hopefully we can kind of get it going, baby. I'm gonna go for the Enigma Jewel. I guess you could go for Restless Reef turn 1, but I don't have a turn 2 play anyway, so I guess we'll get down the Enigma Jewel. I guess. But I am looking down this. Okay, we'll get the Restless Reef down. This Restless Reef, obviously amazing later in the game. But I don't know what we're playing against. The opponent has Jace sleeves. So artifacts. All right. Ooh, okay. We're going to forego... We're going to forego everything. We're just going to drop it, baby. The Mindskinner. We're paying 1. Come on. Do not remove the Mindskinner. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Come on. Oh, all right, all right, all right. No problem, no problem. Let's go give him a little sad face here. All right, so I'm going to Jace. Jace is pretty damn cool. Now I'm just thinking, though. Do I want to go for Jace or the Deepmuck Desperado? I mean, going for Jace is pretty damn good. They've already shown me a Get Lost, which is kind of, like, not great. But, like, come on, you know? I'm just going to do this. I'm not really ready to kind of just start milling them. Maybe I should just go for, like, the -5 immediately. But because I don't have anything else kind of going with them, let's do this. Synthesizer's actually not that bad. We can kind of handle a synthesizer or two. So hopefully they don't have like a, I mean, they've already shown like a Get Lost. I'm assuming that's the only way to down it. Honestly though, we should be a little bit more apt to that because they have like, a lot of these decks have like Braiding Net, which actually hurts that too. So I probably should have just gone in straight in for the ability. But nevertheless, with the Enigma Jewel and the Deepmuck Desperado, pretty fun to say there, we will be able to at least pop these map tokens. Okay, there we go. I mean, at least we're clearing out our, like, lands. I mean, we're helping our draws here, so... Wow, all right. I mean, we're definitely helping out our lands. I'm thinking I'll actually go for an untapped land and then just go in for the last map token here, so... Yeah, we don't need another one. We already have one, so no. All right, that was okay, though. I mean, fixed up, like, 4 dead draws, I guess. A little bit fishy of me not to... There's another Jace, so hopefully we can kind of save this Jace. We are a little awkward, unfortunately, because we can't go in for, like, a double... Man, I don't know. We can't go in for whatchamacallit, so maybe I just go for the Restless Reef instead. God, I guess we're an aggro deck now. We got 3-5 and a 4-4 coming at you. I guess we're just an aggro deck, so I'm going to swing in for you. I kind of want to keep the Desperado at bay. So we get a little extra mill action with the Restless Reef. I'm not really going in for the Jace yet, but they're going to have to be kind of timely about this. Oh, geez, I didn't see that coming. I'm not going to lie to you. I could counter this, but I don't think I really want to. That's fine. We still get our mill, so that's fine. And we keep up 3 steps ahead. Fountain Port. Don't really care about that too much. A lot of tap lands here, especially with the Darkslick Shores coming in a little bit later, but it's okay. I'm definitely regretting. I should have gone for that Jace. I should have just, I think I should just peeled it off for the mill. Like, just straight up, just mill 15 with the Jace. But it's okay. That earlier one, at least. Don't think we're in that much trouble. I mean, wow, nothing. Okay, it's fine. Air Triumph, we like that. Let's go for a Restless Reef. I think we're still sitting okay. I don't really know what to do here. I mean, got a Deepmuck Desperado. I'm not swinging in. Our win condition is to be milling, so whatever. Got plenty of... Maybe I should go in for like a Bear Triumph here, but... Ooh, 3 steps ahead. That's not going to be able to fly, so... Let's go ahead 3 steps ahead that. That seems pretty good to moi. I'm going to be a little greedy here and go in for the discard stuff here. Do want to see if we can get a little bit more firepower here. And now we got the Riverchurn Monument. That's exactly what we need. And we're looking pretty good here now. 13 cards in the graveyard, 35 cards in the library. Not too bad here, man. Unidentified hover ship. That's fine. I don't really need the Deepmuck Desperado as much. Nice little mid-range card, nice little blocker, but this is actually completely fine with me. Carrot Cake. Sure. I don't think we're in that big of trouble here. Obviously, they have Summoning Sickness, so they can get like a really big board. Ooh, Virtue of Knowledge. Okay, so Virtue of Knowledge, we can actually use the Riverchurn Monument. I think we're... Hold on. Do we just, like, win? If we go for Jace, so we have the Enigma Jewel, which can help out with these abilities. This is kind of what we have, though. We have the Riverchurn Monument with the Virtue. I think we can survive one more turn. So we got 13. Let's do this instead. Let's go for Jace. I think we're almost ready for the dagger here. So if you go for Jace, have the mill. I think we can survive one more turn, right? So let's not make the same mistake. Let's just go ahead and get them to mill out. Obviously, this is a little scary, but I have the Bitter Triumph as well. So mill you out here. Looking good. Another Restless Reef, and then we hold up the Bitter Triumph rather than just turbo spamming the Riverchurn Monument. Because even if they do snag something here, I think this is pretty okay. You know what? Let's do this because they could have a counter spell, and that's pretty bad, I think. If they top deck a 3 steps ahead, they could counter that, do the Simulacrum stuff. I think this just ensures victory. I think we're looking pretty good here. There's no way. I don't think they're going to be able to deal enough damage here, no matter what they do. Another Simulacrum pretty much ensures that we win this game, so this is going to be pretty hilarious. Yeah, no counterspells, nothing else to worry about here. So I think this deck is honestly just kind of like a sitting duck. They're not fast enough to really put any pressure on us. And we got another one just for funsies. So let's go in. The Riverchurn Monument, and I think it's the beginning of the end for our opponent here. Oh, they know! We didn't even have to go for the Virtue. Okay, first things first, we got the Ancient one. This card is absolutely hilarious. So we got a bunch of meme cards in with the Ancient one and the Mindskinner. Hopefully we can kind of get one to rip here, but if you notice, I actually did change my, Mindbreaker. I actually did change my mic color from the Teamer colors, which was the loot video from the other day. But now we got the Dimir color, so we changed that. I was like, oh, damn, I didn't even notice that. I'm usually pretty good about that. But nevertheless, we got Dimir colors. We're looking good. We got the Ancient one looking phenomenal. So this card is absolutely hilarious. I do think it's a little memey, but if you're gonna run it in any deck, I mean, I think this is pretty much the one to run it in. All right, Simulacrum is pretty bad, but it's not the end of the world. Because we're actually looking pretty okay here. Let's go for the Deepmuck Desperado. Big fan of alliteration on the channel, by the way. I think you could probably make the case that we could go in for the Mindbreaker. Vacuum. Wow. Wow, they're going for the Vacuum, huh? Well, that's a problem. That means I can't really go for Mindbreaker efficiently. So maybe it's kind of a blessing in disguise? I guess we'll just be aggro here. I mean, there's really no reason not to take damage here. I highly doubt we'll do lethal via damage, but I guess we'll do that. I'm gonna go for the Mindskinner, man. So we got both of our meme cards out. We got the Ancient one and the Mindskinner. Well, maybe, unless they counter it. Oh, they counter it. Okay, that's fine. At least if they're countering the Mindskinner, they're not going in for the Simulacrum stuff, but that'd be kind of funny if they go for Ghost Vacuum and get a 1/1 Mindskinner. Alright, so kind of looking a little bit yucky. Repurposing Bay, sure. Man, I don't like that. Ooh, and they go for... Okay, that's nice. That's pretty nice. So they're gonna get what? Another Simulacrum? Oh, a Perilous Snare. Yeah, I guess they really probably don't need two, I guess. But this is looking pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, this Ghost Vacuum is just absolutely cooking us. Not much I can do here, man. I can draw a card, discard a card, but I don't know, man. Ooh, I think we're kind of cooked. This I cannot believe. Why are they? They have to know that I have the Mindbreaker, because like, why else would they go in for that Ghost Vacuum? I didn't even show them it, but they know. They know. They know that is screwing me up so badly right now. Foundry. 7/7. I cannot believe the stupid Vacuum. Oh my gosh. Well, it got me good, because if not, we could have gone in. We could have discarded the Mindbreaker a turn ago. Gone in for it, man. That would have been nice, but we'll be okay here. Oh, Cryptic Coat, nice. Okay, Cryptic Coat is from Karlov Manor. Haven't seen Cryptic Coat in a hot second. Can't block, obviously, so this is pretty yucky. I guess I could Bitter Triumph. kind of save a little bit of face here, but I guess we'll just try. Guess we'll try to go in for the Ancient One. Yeah, we'll try to get this Mindbreaker stuff going. I think we're just like a little bit too late, no matter what happens here, but... That's right, baby. Get milled. Riverchurn Monument, yeah. Pretty unfortunate, but I think we're just kind of cooked here, so. I think we'll just try it out. Hey, let's go for it just for funsies. Let's see if they know. Let's see if they know here. Let's go ahead and give them a little something, something, but just GG's, unfortunately. Mill you out. That's going to be it. All right, let's go to game 3. Round 3. Fight. All right, here we go. I think it looks pretty good here. As long as we get a Riverchurn Monument out on turn 1, I mean, it looks pretty damn phenomenal, so. Meticulous Archive. Elspeth Smite. Don't really care about Elspeth Smite too much. I guess I do have a Mindskinner, so I can't really pretend like that's not completely useless. I did show a Mindskinner, so. Carrot Cake. Don't really care about that. As long as they don't have like any super crazy simulacrums out, I don't really care so much about that, but. Now I get, ooh, another Riverchurn Monument. That's actually phenomenal. We'll go ahead and just get both of them out, I guess. Sure. Looking good. Double Riverchurn Monuments. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. Into a Jace. They were looking pretty phenomenal here. If they don't have a simulacrum, basically right now, and even if they do, I don't know. They got a Cryptic Coat. Okay. A little bit of offensive prowess here, but yeah, they're looking pretty rough here. So I think we'll just go in for our one Riverchurn Monument, and we're definitely gonna do both of us, for sure. Oh my god, that's so nasty. This is so damn nasty. We actually just milled our own Mindbreaker, and now we just get a Mindbreaker on turn 4 on curve. That is so disgusting. Oh, a Mindbreaker on that. They know. Wow. Double Riverchurn Monuments. I'm in. I don't really need to see anything else. I got it, baby. So we even got a little bit of crime going on here, so I mean, this thing is just absolutely sickening. This is everything you could ever hate about Mill, wrapped up into one nice little package of hell. So let's see what we're playing against. Like I said, we don't know exactly yet, but that's okay. They'll know what we're playing as soon as I drop this Riverchurn Monument out. Hello! Let's go and give them a little Tamio hello. I don't know what this is, but we'll give a little hospitality on them. Hello, how you doing? Spyglass Siren. Okay. Probably... People don't even really play like the mere mid-rangey stuff here. Yeah, it's gonna be Bounce. People don't even really play the Enduring Curiosity and stuff like that anymore. It's just straight up Demir Bounce anymore. So I'm a little bit nervous here. I mean, should we just get this down? I think so. If you have the means to go for the Desperado, I think you just get it down. Before you start going in for the extra mill. Oh, that sucks. Alright, that's unfortunate. I was gonna say, Deepmuck Desperado does get around Nowhere to Run, which is really, really nice, but does not get around a Momentum Breaker, that's for sure. So that's unfortunate. Kind of the Mindbreaker. No joke, though, I am running 2 Swamps. Which I'm already seeing might be a problem in case we do discard it. With the Mindbreakers. The Mindbreaker needs 3 blue sources, so I actually do think I will go back and change that and maybe only give myself 1 swamp. But we can have like the black cut downs and stuff like that, so I definitely didn't want to be too short on black sources, but if you need to go Mindbreaker on curve, it can be a little gross. I'm going to go ahead and do this just for now. It's going to alleviate a little bit of the aggroness here. See, there's a Verge. So if we go for Bitter Triumph and get rid of the Mindbreaker, we still can't cast the Mindbreaker from the grave, which is not optimal. Well, hopefully we'll just get into another blue source and we don't have to think about that. We'll see what we do here. Momentum Breaker. All right, so here we go. Obviously we have to discard, which I don't really mind because it'll be the Mindbreaker, but that is a little bit of a, not a little bit, it is. I'll take the heat for that one. Definitely should have only had 1 swamp. Didn't think that it would be that big of a problem, but here we are. Really unfortunate, but I think we can probably let this go. If they do have anything else, maybe we should have Bitter Triumph here, but I'm going to go for the 3 steps ahead, and we're going to just draw 2 cards, discard a card. I really want to see if we can get into a... We do not. We got another Mindbreaker. Oh, that's really brutal. That's really sucky. Let's go ahead and get another mill. Yeah, we'll mill ourselves out. Why not? Whatever. All right, come on. No! Oh, man. Absolutely gut-wrenching. That's on me. That's totally on me. Let's go for the Jace here. As soon as I get out of this match, I will definitely take that swamp back down to 1. I mean, again, though, it seems like it's really burning us right now. It's burning me alive. Can't even lie to you. But, in a big old booty. Gonna have to live with it for now, so... These Mindbreakers are just begging to be unearthed here. Let me go ahead and fix up my situation here. Here we go. Oh, man. If we could just get into Mindbreaker, I mean, basically just win the match, because then we have the Virtue of Knowledge, but it's all right. It's all right. We're fine. We get Jace. We slow them down. I don't think they can go for, like, nowhere to run, but if they did, they wouldn't be swinging in on it. And again, still clogged up. Need a blue source badly. I mean, I'm not really that worried about... I mean, the only thing I'm worried about a little bit is if we go for Riverchurn Monument. We kind of give them a little bit more access with their stuff, so I think we'll just play the slow game here. They clearly don't have any sort of bounce nonsense. Oh, that's bad. No, we can't let that happen, so... Yep, can't even really do anything else about that. We can definitely counter it, but yeah, we're gonna have to counter that. We cannot let the Enduring Curiosity live. No way. No way. If we can just get into the Mindbreaker, we'll be looking absolutely phenomenal here. Grim Bobble, I think they're just going in for like the prowess stuff, because that doesn't do anything. I guess they really want to chip away at Jace, which is completely fine with me. I can understand. Fortunately, they're not running like the Restless Reef stuff here, so I guess we will just mill me and you. Hopefully I don't mill away my blue source. That'd be... Oh, well, I guess it was a tap land. I saw... Okay, well, okay. We finally got our blue source here. Finally got the blue source. All right, we've got the blue source. I repeat, we have the blue source. It is online. So I think we still just continue this up. This could have gone so much better. This isn't that bad. I mean, why do they surveil here? I'm just gonna mill them, right? If they put this on top, I don't know. Oh, okay, so scrying doesn't have to show you. So either way, we'll just go ahead and do this now. Usually like scrying that says they put it on top or bottom. I guess with surveil, they don't have to, like, it doesn't say. But either way, whatever they have, no. We'll just disrupt you with the Riverchurn Monument. No surveils for you. So swing in. Do they have a Kaito? If they do, I think we're just gonna have to eat it. We do have the Bitter Triumph for when it doesn't have hexproof. It's kind of close if we should do this now, but I don't... Man, it's close. It really is. No, I think we're gonna say no to that. So they do get to start their engines here, but that's okay. Alright, now let's go ahead and mill them. I think we're starting to look a little better here. I don't want to go for the Virtue unless it's the kill shot, basically. Cut down. Cut down is actually pretty decent here. But now we have got the Mindbreaker. Let's go for the Mindbreaker. I'm fully aware they could, they could just bounce it or something, but we've been waiting this long for the Mindbreaker. Let's go for it, baby. All right, let's try it out. What do they have? Nowhere or not? Oh, that's actually really bad. Okay, I was gonna say I was wondering if they had this tiny big enough, but the counter. All right, that's actually really unfortunate. That just gets rid of it essentially because it's unearthed, so I have to get rid of it anyway. Yeah, I have to get rid of it anyway. Okay, so starting to get a little bit nervous here. Maybe I should just start popping off the Jace. But I think we're kind of giving them something to worry about. I also have a cut down. I also have another Mindbreaker, so this one goes bye-bye. Really unfortunate. Yeah, that's pretty efficient. I was kind of halfway expecting this tiny big enough, but yeah, the Drowner just gets rid of it completely, so that's really good for them. I'm happy for you, my friend. And a get out. All right, we'll let the prowess go through. You know what? I think I will just cut it. I mean, I guess we'll cut it down because I don't Well, you know what? I mean, this is close. We'll cut it down. We'll cut you down. I don't really care if you drop the Drowner so much. You know what? I'm so stupid. I should have done this before the prowess trigger. I'm so dumb. 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 Do not play like me, ladies and gentle mages. Because now they even have... Now they even have this going on. Oh, God. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel really bad about this. Okay. Now they get the land drop, and now they still have a Flood Pitch Drowner for the Mindbreaker. Initially, I was going to go in for the other creature, the Drowner, so that I was going to cut you down, but then I let the prowess go through, and then I changed my mind. And another Mindbreaker, just to put some salt in the wound, but I think we still might be okay here, so let's see if we can kind of defy our own misplay here. That was really bad, and I'm really embarrassed, but we shall persevere. Let's go, baby. Okay. Can't go for the -2. Monuments are looking a little sus here. Guess we just gotta live and die by the sword here. Jace here, they have a Drowner, but if I don't give them anything to drown, I guess they're gonna be a little mad about it. We need another land so that we can go in for the Riverchurn Monument and then double it with the Virtue of Knowledge. Cannot believe I did that, though. I fizzled the cut down. Oh my god, so embarrassing. But hey, it is what it is, baby. Gotta own it, gotta fight, gotta fight. This is fine. They only have one thing to kick off the prowess, so nowhere to run. Honestly, they're just doing this just to buff their creatures, so I think we can probably do this now. Let's go ahead and discard our Mindbreaker. So we'll save our Jace. That's fine. And then they're only really hoping on to kill the Jace. But the Jace is just being so damn annoying, and I find that absolutely hilarious. Right? So, down to 1, the Jace survives, baby, and they still have a Mindbreaker. That's the only thing they have, though. So let's go ahead and just keep the mill going. Not doing the Virtue of Knowledge double up yet. No way, no how. There's a Kaito, okay. There's our Mindskinner. Mindskinner's way too slow anyway, for this matchup anyway, but... Alright, let's do it again, baby. Bang, bang. 14 cards, that makes 16 into the graveyard. So if we draw into a land, we just win, right? We got it! Oh my god, we don't need the Mindbreaker. All we need is a Riverchurn Monument and a Virtue of Knowledge. This is going to be absolutely sick. So, Exhaust, Riverchurn Monument, and they're going to mill, what, 16 cards? Let's go ahead and hit them with that, and they think they're probably safe here, but no, they're not. Virtue of Knowledge, and we're going to double the Riverchurn Monument. Let's go, and that should be GG's. We even got the Jace to finish them off. We don't need it. Double Riverchurn Monument. Let's go! Alright, man, we got the Mindbreaker here. A little bit of crime action with the Deepmuck Desperado, and we're looking good, man. Looking phenomenal. Opponent is on a mulligan, which you love to see. Can't even lie. With the self-bounce nonsense, they get enough value. They can, you know, absorb a mulligan. I'm gonna cut down this immediately, just because of the prowess. I don't want this to fizzle, like, you know, actually in this video. Unfortunately, I have been a victim of misplaying and having a cut down fizzle, which feels abhorrently terrible. But now we got the, oh, that's not bad. Hopeless Nightmare, we can absorb that with a nice little Mindbreaker. Actually kind of helps us in a way, so I don't really mind that at all. But fortunately, unlike the last match, we do have enough blue sources for the Mindbreaker now, so this is fine. No Kaitos, that's fine. I'm not going to waste a Bitter Triumph if I don't have to, so this is completely fine with me. Do I want to go for 3 steps ahead or just get the Deepmuck Desperado down? I think it's just the Desperado, right? I love this Desperado because, again, it does... Everyone's playing this, like, you know, Dimir Bounce and Esper Pixie and whatnot. But the Deepmuck Desperado... I'm going to block. I don't really care. If you guys have nowhere to run and we die, it's actually kind of unfortunate, but I don't really care that much. Actually, I'm going to kick it up. I actually kind of hope that you do. I hope you do. Let's see it. There we go. I'm glad. I'm literally glad, and I'm going to tell you why. Because now they cannot block the Mindbreaker at all. They have no interaction for the Mindbreaker. The Desperado, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, but now they can't even go for, like, nowhere to... this town ain't big enough for the Mindbreaker. Looking good, man. Looking good. So now we just get the Mindbreaker, and there's nothing they can do. With one blue source, they can't bounce it. They can't do anything. And we're going to mill half their library. They can't do anything about it. Now, it kind of is unfortunate. That's pretty satisfying as the mill player. Obviously, with the Storm Chaser's talent, they are going to be able to fetch something. But again, they have to tap out for it. So I don't know if I really care. I think we just get down the Mindbreaker and just do what we can when we can. Would not like to see a Kaito, but we have the better Triumph for the Kaito especially, so... I don't think we're in too much trouble here. We've got a counter, and then we can just go in for, like, draw, see if we can get some more mill stuff, but there's a lot of different mill action in our deck. Like, it's not like we just rely on Jace or anything like that with the Riverchurn Monument, so I think mill's basically the strongest it's been in a long time. Ghost Vacuum, I already kind of did my Mindbreaker thing, dog. So, like, I think we can probably let this resolve. Like, I already did my Mindbreaker stuff. So, like, I think we just let you have it. Sure. Sure. Let's say I would be a lot more nervous about the Vacuum if I didn't go for Mindbreaker, but you're already weakened severely, so I guess we do this. I know we're paying 3 life and we let the attack go through, but I do kind of want to just get rid of this while I can. I don't feel great about that, but it's fine. 11 life, I don't think they really threaten us right now. Oh, that was weird. Okay, Virtue of Knowledge. I do like the Virtue of Knowledge. I don't even know if I really want to drop down our Swamp, though. It's kind of close. There's really nothing to do here. We got to wait for the Virtue of Knowledge so that we can get some sort of mill thingy here. It is pretty close. It is pretty close. You could consider not dropping the Swamp there just so that we have more discard for our 3 steps ahead. But odds are when we go for the draw discard with the 3 steps ahead, we're going to have something else a little worse. No more land drops, though. Ghost Vacuum. I think this is fine. Like, whatever. As long as we have the Virtue of Knowledge on something, literally just anything, we're probably okay. Not casting anything, huh? I mean, this is fine. I think our new plan, we're just going to have you draw your... Ooh, Mindbreaker. And we're almost ready to just hard cast the damn thing. But for now, we'll just chill. We'll just chill. Getting a little nervous here. If they just draw their whole deck, we don't even have to mill them out. If they just can't deal lethal, and they just slowly, just one by one, draw their whole deck, we'll win. That's all the plan is now, right? Alright. They gotta know that I obviously probably have a counter spell, but like... What the hell is this? Oh, I remember this. Put an oil counter on it. Sacrifice, destroy each non-land permanent with mana value equal to the number of oil counters on it. Or you can do 10. I think we're just going to counter. I just want to draw, honestly. I don't even think it's really that bad for us. Because they just, they kill their own stuff if they do that. But I do want to just draw the cards and then discard a card, so... Oh, wow. I didn't even see that coming. Absolutely did not see that coming. But I don't even know. I mean, it's not really the end of the world. This isn't... Deals 10 damage. Yeah, the 10 damage thing is pretty gross. Still can't really do anything. Yeah, I guess the 10 damage is a little noteworthy. But as far as just like blowing it up, do I care that much? Not really. This game's actually pretty close though. Because eventually they're going to get into this Ghost Vacuum stuff. And I didn't sideboard in my Deadly Cover-Ups, so... 25 cards in the graveyard. If we just top deck into a Riverchurn Monument, we basically just win. Alright. They're holding up for like full control seemingly, but I have absolutely nothing else to do. We're going to hard cast this Mindbreaker. Mindbreaker is a lot stronger earlier in the game. Right now, I mean, it's still fine. I'm not upset that we can hard cast it, but just looking in for some actual win conditions, because this is just half. It's pretty strong early, but right now, if I just get him to mill half, like, it still doesn't win us the game. Counterspell, whatever. Obviously, I don't love that because of the Ghost Vacuum, but... Like I said, we don't... As long as you can get one Mindbreaker off, you just kind of need a Riverchurn Monument or a Jace to finish the match off. The Mindbreaker's already done its job, as far as I'm concerned. We're just looking for that Riverchurn. Eventually, they will blast off for 10. Don't love that. 26. 19 more draws. We're whittling you down. Slowly but surely. Restless Reef, I guess, isn't something. We can go for Restless Reef and maybe double tap the Virtue of Knowledge. I don't think I'd really prefer that, but I guess it is an option in this grindy hellhole that we are in. Okay. Doesn't really do a whole lot, though, right? I mean, like, if they don't have any sort of additional pressure, the 10 damage is... Ooh, well, there's a... Speaking of additional pressure, I'm just going to cut it down. I don't want you to, like, draw into a bounce or just... We'll just keep tempo here. Ooh, this is anybody's game, though. So they can bust the Ghost Vacuum. Is that what's coming? Pretty nerve-wracking, honestly. No? They have to do it as a sorcery, so they have to do it right now. That tells me that they have something in their hand they really like. A Tome. Alright, Mazemind Tome. Sure, that's fine. Tome is looking good here. I can actually go in for the 2, and then Virtue of Knowledge. I think so. I mean, because right now I'm looking just for like a win condition, so maybe we can just hold off. Oh, okay, that did not work. Alright, we'll go for plan B. We'll just go in for this and start milling with a Restless Reef, I guess, maybe? Yep. Don't want to misplay, though. This is definitely a grindy match. I'd hate to kind of lose this on a silly blunder. So they can't go in for Vacuum. It has to be as a sorcery, so we know that. We don't care about that. So they've got to have something else in their hand. Unless they're not aware that they can only activate this as a sorcery. Alright, I've actually done that before. Alright. I'll mill you. Sure. I'm gonna put a stop at my upkeep here. I always do that whenever I have the Tome out, just in case I want to scry before I draw. Obviously a 99.9999999% chance that I will just draw the Tome instead, but I just do it just so I have the option. It's a little weird that they go for the scry after I mill them. I don't really know why they would do that. Why not have the option? Unless there's something specific in the graveyard they want? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Spyglass Siren. You know what? I think I mean, I don't even know. I guess we don't take it off. We just... Whenever you have a Tome, I just put the stop at my upkeep, no matter what. So level 2... Alright, what are they grabbing here? They only have 1 mana open, so like if they grab like a Nowhere to Run or this town is big enough, we do have 1 option here. They can't counter me or interact with me right now, but they can for now. So here we go. Mazemind Tome, they got 29 cards in their library. A Jace is lethal, and a whatchamacallit is lethal. A Riverchurn Monument is lethal, so let's do this. At this point, it's whatever. It doesn't really matter. We're just drawing, so. Jace, there it is. Okay, no worries. We just go in for a Jace, and that's it. So, they can't counter this with the Spell Pierce. Nope, we're looking good here. Jace, the Perfected Mind, and we take it. Woo! Well, we got it.